Welcome to the Bell Center. Tonight's battle taking place north of the border matches up the Montreal Canadiens versus the Boston Bruins. I'm Bill Peterson with a complete play-by-play of today's game. And with me in the booth is color commentator Mike Weiss.
It's always tough when you're battling a team that has so much history like the Habs. The Bruins know the situation, and this should be a war.
The Boston Bruins are looking to resurrect the ghost of championship teams of old in this year's run for the Cup.
With the best record in the East last year, the Bruins are going to be expected to repeat, especially after the disappointment of being ousted in the first round of last year's playoffs. The Bruins have been doing really well in the past few games. I hope they can keep their winning streak alive.
And now, your Montreal Canadiens! At center, number 11, Taku Koivu. At left wing, number 20, Richard Sanchez. At right wing, number 14, Oleg Petrov. On defense, number 44, Sheldon Soren. And in goal, number 16, Jose Djneo.
The Canadiens have hit a rough spot lately. Let's see if they can turn things around today.
Injuries plagued the Canadiens last year, and they still made the playoffs. Now, if they stay healthy, they could look like the Montreal teams of old and put the 25th Stanley Cup banner up in the Bell Center.
Tradition doesn't win championships. The Canadiens, with their gloried past, need to learn from it and take it to the ice night in and night out. Sergei Samsonov is an emerging star. He may be small in size, but his desire and heart go a long way. He's usually the quickest guy on the ice every night. Even though he's just scratching at his natural ability to play the game, Zednik has impressed the league with his speed and ability to stay low to the ice to avoid losing the puck.
They're lining up for the faceoff. Thornton sends it to Murray. And he's checked by Souray. Zednik passes it to Koivu. He passes it over to Petrov. Brings it over the blue line. Zednik passes over to Souray. Who is he passing to? He scores! Late season goal for the Boston Bruins.
You know, it's not very often this goalie lets one in like that.
The Boston Bruins capitalize first. Mike, can you shed some light on that last play?
What a nice backhand shot to score. You know, he took advantage of the goalie being out of position and popped her in. And that's as excited as I've seen this team in a while.
Boston goal scored unassisted
Perot
by number
sends it up to the
14,
center.
Sergei Samsonov. Time of goal, 1 minute.
Quintal sends it off to Audette. Perreault carries it over the red line. Carries it past the blue line. Sent back over to Quintal. Centering pass to Perreault. Rolston carries it past the red line. Checked hard by Stumple. Quintal passes over to Perreault. He slides it over to Audette. He plays it up to the center. That was a hard hit by McKay. Zednik brings the puck up. Brings it past the blue line. He sends it on over to Koivu. Petrov passes it off to Brisebois. Surek plays it up to the center. The Boston Bruins have the advantage right now in this game. Are there any other things our viewers should know about this team?
Playing great hockey against clubs with above 500 records is a good start for the Bruins.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Gilmore passes it to Rivet. Gackle sends it up to the center. Theodore passes to the defenseman. Rivet moves it over to Kilger. Passes it over to Gilmore. Rivet brings it over the red line. Murray sends it back over to Brown. Gackle breaks up the play. Pass back to Kilger. Over to the right wing. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Samsonov. Takes it past the red line. Rivet passes it to Markov. Goulas brings it past the red line. Junot takes it past the blue line. He takes the slap shot. Saved by Shields. That's the way to check someone. McInnes carries it over the red line. He lets the backhand check go. Blocked out front. Rolston brings the puck to the zone. Carries it over the blue line. Stumple moves it back over to O'Donnell. Koivu sends it to Petrov. He passes it to the left wing. Penalty on the Boston Bruins.
And that will get them an extra attacker.
Face off to the left of Shields.
Boston penalty to number 21, Sean O'Donnell. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the
Theodore
penalty,
sends it over to the right wing.
54 seconds.
Murray intercepts the pass. Markov sends it up to Quintal. Brings the puck up through the zone. Murray brings it over the red line. Markov slides it to McKay. He moves it to Audette. Brisebois sends it over to Zednik. Brings it over the blue line. The man advantage situation is over. And he takes a wrist shot. He lets the slap shot go. Amazing! Shields makes the block. McLaren passes it over to Murray. Travers sends it to the left wing. Zednik takes it past the red line. Berard passes over to Axelson. Stock carries it over the red line. He passes it to Groshek. Travers passes it over to the left wing. Kelger sends it off to Gilmore. Gackle plays it up to the center. Oh, it's intercepted. We're going to see a roughing penalty on Berard.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan. This faceoff is left of the goal.
Boston penalty to number 34, Brian Berard. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 41 seconds.
Brisebois takes the puck up. Zednik carries it past the blue line. That was a huge save by Shields. Zednik just gets robbed by Shields. Face-off to the right of Shields. Perreault passes over to Markov. Passes over to Audette. He relays it to Perreault. McKay sends it up to the center. Swing. It's intercepted by Audette. He takes the backhand shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Gill breaks up the play. Theodore moves it over to Quintal. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. McKay passes it over to Perreault. Vicious check by Sweeney. McLaren sends it to Zamaner. He takes the slap shot. Goulas brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot, knocked out in front with a blocker. McLaren passes it over to Knuble, brings it past the red line. Zamaner sends it back over to Sweeney. Carries it past the red line. He moves it over to Knuble. Gackle takes the puck up through the zone. Kilger takes it past the blue line. Theodore passes it behind the net. Over to Brisebois. Kilger plays it up to the center. Berard passes it to the right wing.
Now, after last season, Boston management has realized that they need to pay their big stars big bucks. They need to spend money if they want to be competitive.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Shields. Juno slides it over to Bullis. Moves it back to Tchaikovsky. And he takes a wrist shot. Brown sends it up to Stock. Brings it over the red line. Groshek carries it over the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. Broken up by Brown. Groshek moves it back over to Stumple. He lets the backhand shot go. Save by Theodore. Sends it over to Rolston. He passes it back over to Lapointe. Takes it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line.
One minute remaining in the first period.
Rolston brings the puck through the zone. Stumple carries it over the red line. Lapointe sends it to the left wing. Rolston sends it up to the center. That was a great stop by Theodore. Quintal sends it to Koivu. Brings it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Knocked down with the blocker. Koivu can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Shields. We've got a face-off to the left of Shields. The Boston Bruins are ahead as we end the first period, 1-0. Mike, break down the first period for us.
The Canadiens have a lead in shots on goal, Bill, but they're still losing the game. The Bruins have killed more penalties than the other team. It's no surprise that they're ahead, too.
Let's go down to the ice for the drop of the puck. Thornton sends it back over to McLaren. He sends it over to Samsonov. He lets the slap shot go. Petrov takes it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. If they want to stay in this game, he's going to have to continue to make saves like that. Bone-crushing hit by Sweeney. No doubt about that, Sal. That one hit the post. Koivu sends it over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Murray passes it to Samsonov. Carries it past the red line. Brings it over the blue line. He sends it back to Murray. Zednik intercepts the pass. Shields sends it to his defenseman. Thornton moves it back over to Murray. And he's checked by O'Donnell. He passes it off over to Samsonov. He passes back to the defenseman. Perreault brings the puck up, gets it over to the left wing. McKay passes to... Scores for the 5-hole! Score a big goal for the home team. A short distance by Audette.
Right through the 5-hole.
Montreal goal
Stumble sends it back over to Berard.
Donald Audette. Assist to number 21, Randy McKay. And to number 94,
Theodore sends it behind the net to Quintal. Kilger brings the puck up to the zone.
Goal, 2 minutes,
Carries it over the blue line.
seconds.
Gilmore passes it over to the left wing. He takes the slap shot. That was a hard hit by Berard. Travers passes it to the right wing. Gilmore carries it past the blue line. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Axelson sends it to the left wing. Groshek brings it past the red line. Passes it to the right wing. McKay sends it off to Perreault. Groshek takes the puck up. Audette passes it off over to McKay. McLaren sends it over to the right wing. Stock brings it over the red line. Groshek brings it past the blue line. He plays it back to Axelson. Juno takes the puck up to the zone. Takes it past the blue line. Gill passes to the defenseman. Bounced that one off the pipe. He takes the backhand shot. He passes it to the right wing. He lets the backhand shot go. That's an easy save for him. Zeminer brings the puck to the zone. Brings it over the blue line. Quintal breaks up the play. Petrov moves it back to Zednik. He centers the puck. McInnes sends it in front over to O'Donnell. Intercepted by Petrov. Zeminer sends it back to Gill. He sends the puck back to O'Donnell. McInnes takes it past the red line. Berard moves it back to Brown. He gets knocked into the boards by Rolston. Pass to Stumple. Checked hard by Brisebois. Audette brings the puck up, carries it over the red line. He passes it up the center. He lets the slap shot go. Save! Murray brings the puck up through the zone. Shields passes to Berard. Murray carries it past the red line. Thornton moves it to Samsonov. Stopped by Theodore. He plays it up to the center. Thornton sends it into the corner. He passes it to Murray. McLaren passes it over to the left wing. He takes the backhand shot. Glove out of the air.
Jose Theodore really came into his own last year. He could work on his ability to spring up after a save, especially since he gets caught flopping on the ice. Experience as a top netminder is going to help his consistency.
Oh, my goodness. That happened so fast, I need to see it again.
Theodore has a low goals against average. His teammates must love him.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Sent back over to Samsonov. Gilmore brings it past the red line. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by McLaren.
McLaren is a great checker. The opposition always has to be on the lookout for him.
Face-off to the right of Shields. Stumple sends it in front over to Brown. Berard passes it to Lapointe. Carries it over the blue line. Passed back over to Berard. Hooking is going to be the penalty.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill.
This faceoff is left of the goal.
Montreal penalty to number 93.
And he takes a wrist
Doug
shot.
Gilmore, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 21 seconds.
Gill sends it over to Murray. Carries it past the blue line. He gets caught offsides. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Koivu.
Koivu can single-handedly change the flow of a game. Being aggressive isn't always bad.
Stumple passes it over to Lapointe. He lets the backhand shot go. McLaren takes the puck up through the zone. Berard brings it over the red line. He passes it off to Lapointe. He passes it to Rolston. Save by Theodore. Stumple brings it past the blue line. Moves it back over to Lapointe. He takes the slap shot. With saves like that, you hardly notice they are a man down. Rolston can't believe he didn't score there. What a great save. This faceoff is left of the goal. Penalty over. Travers plays it up to the center. Koivu slides it over to Petrov. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Shields. O'Donnell sends it up over to Groshek. Takes it past the red line. O'Donnell sends it back over to Gill. Takes the puck up. He slides it over to Stock. Axelson, interception by Juno. Carries it over the red line. Carries it over the blue line. He makes the save. Gill sends it to Stock. Carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. Vicious check by Sweeney. Juno sends it up to the center. Tchaikovsky passes it to Bulis. The play is broken up by McLaren. Brisebois passes over to Dackel. Gilmore brings it past the red line. He sends it off over to Kilger. Shields looked good on that last save, Mike.
Let's face it, what he lacks now in speed, he makes up for with experience.
Face off to the left of Shields. Stumple sends it off over to Rolston. Berard passes it off to Lapointe. Oh my! I felt that hit up here in the booth. Gilmore brings it over the red line. He takes the backhand shot. Terrific save! Shields makes the save. Dackel brings the puck to the zone.
1 minute remaining.
Carries it past the blue line. That was a terrific save by Shields. Berard passes over to Stumple. Rolston brings it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Gilmore brings the puck up. Lapointe sends it to his defenseman. Gill plays it up to the center. As we take a breather, it's tied at 1. Let's check with Mike for the stats after 2 periods.
The Canadiens have more shots on goal, but they haven't been able to convert them.
We're ready to start up the next period. Koivu brings the puck up through the zone. He passes it up the center. Zednik passes it to Brisebois. Petrov takes the puck up through the zone. Koivu moves it over to Zednik. He sends it back over to Brisebois. Nice! Shields stops the go-ahead goal. Murray takes the puck up. Zednik sends it over to Koivu. That was a great stop by Shields.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
Montreal penalty to number 11.
Lapointe
Saku
takes it past the red line.
Koivu, 2 minutes.
He
for
lets the slap
charging.
shot go.
Time of the
Those
penalty,
kinds of
1
saves make for
minute, 11
great penalty
seconds.
killing. He takes the slap shot. Good save. Theodore stops the go-ahead goal. He lets the slap shot go. Shields sends it in front to Berard. Sure passes it to the right wing. Shields passes it to Gill. Passes over to the left wing. Quintal brings the puck through the zone. Petrov takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. That save keeps him in this game. Murray carries it over the red line. The penalty has now expired. McKay slides it to Coit. Oh, and he missed the pass. Brings it past the red line. Axelson brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Save! Petrov passes it over to the left wing. Koivu brings it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. And he takes a wrist shot. We're going to see a penalty on the Boston Bruins.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill. Oh, now that was a really bad time to take a penalty.
Boston penalty to number 25, Hal Gill, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 51 seconds.
Quintal takes the puck up through the zone. Markov sends it over to the right wing. Audette carries it past the blue line. McKay passes to the defenseman. Quintal sends it to the left wing. Carries it over the blue line. Passes it to Markov. Rolston takes the puck up. Carries it past the red line. He takes the slap shot. What a save! Quintal sends it up over to Perrault. He moves it to McKay. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Markov sends it over to Audette. Brown intercepts the pass. Brings the puck up. He passes it to Perrault. Brings it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. Zaminer passes it over to Knubel. He's one of the hardest hitters in the league. Offside. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Brown.
Brown loves to play aggressive. His teammates love having someone around to take the body.
Brisebois brings the puck to the zone. Gilmore passes to tackle. Lapointe sends it off to Stumple. Brings it over the red line. Takes it past the blue line. Brown sends it up to the center. Tackle brings the puck up through the zone. Gilmore passes to Kilger. Berard plays it up to the center. Lapointe takes it past the red line. He passes it to Rolston. Carries it over the red line. He passes it to the left wing. Passes over to Stumple. Looks like we're going to see a penalty called on the Boston Bruins.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
Boston penalty to number 20, Martin.
Koivu takes the puck up.
2 minutes.
Zednik passes it off to Petrov. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Samsonov. Sure sends it up to the center. Koivu passes it over to the left wing. Zednik moves it back over to Petrov. And he covers up. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Samsonov.
Samsonov can throw off the other team's game plan by constantly throwing his weight around. Other teams hate that.
We've got a face-off to the left of Shields. He takes the slap shot. Good goaltending is the best penalty killing you could have. He lets the slap shot go. Oh, when it goes, he shoots. He scores! Oh, they're explaining the home ice advantage now.
Bill, let's take a look and see what the goalie saw during that play. Power over finesse works too, I guess, Bill. change of direction, let the goalie out to dry.
Montreal goal scored on the power play by number 11.
Auden sends it to the left wing.
Koivu. Assist to number 44. Sheldon.
McKay passes it over to the left wing.
And
Gets it over to the left wing.
Patrice Brisebois.
He takes the slap shot.
Time of goal, 11 minutes, 11
Murray
seconds.
passes it over to Thornton. And he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save. Well, some teams will beat themselves if you wait long enough, but not the Canadiens.
The Canadiens don't spend much time in the penalty box. They're a disciplined team who don't let their emotions land them in the box.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Theodore. Koivu takes the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. Rolston moves it to Stumple. I can't believe intercepted. Koivu plays it up to the center. Petro sends it to the left wing. Oh, crushing hit by O'Donnell. Rolston carries it back. It's intercepted. Travers sends it up to the center. He's owning the neutral zone with hits like that. Oh, it's intercepted. He passes it to the left wing. Zednik brings it over the blue line. He relays it over to Koivu. Great save to keep this game close. Rolston sends it over to Stumple. It's intercepted by Markov. Brings it past the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Passes over to the left wing. Lapointe brings it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. That's an easy save for him. We're going to see a roughing penalty on Gilmore.
And that will get them an extra attacker. You know, in that last play, Bill, I think he got a little bit overzealous.
Face off to the left of Theodore.
Montreal penalty to number 93, Doug Gilmore. 2 minutes.
Koivu brings it over the red
roughing.
line.
Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 51 seconds.
Sweeney passes it to Samsonov. McKay brings the puck up. Koivu takes it past the blue line. Sweeney takes it past the red line. Thornton slides it over to Samsonov. Gill passes it to the right wing. Murray sends it back to Thornton. What a save by Theodore. Thornton just gets robbed by Theodore. We've got a face-off to the left of Theodore. Gill sends it over to the right wing. Murray moves it back to Sweeney. Carries it over the red line. Samsonov brings it over the blue line.
The Canadiens are an older team, but they've got what a lot of teams don't have: leadership and experience.
It can be a real advantage to win the majority of faceoffs late in the game. Kilger brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the red line. Petrov sends it up to Brisebois. Penalty over. Intercepted. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. Thornton sends it to Samsonov. Audette carries it past the blue line. Sends it over to McKay. Thornton passes it over to Samsonov. Sweeney passes to Murray. Audette sends it back to the defenseman. Shure passes it over to the left wing. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Audette.
Audette tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
Face off to the left of Theodore. Gilmore sends it to the left wing. Dackel sends it back over to Kilger. And he takes a wrist shot. Good thing he didn't have his skates sharpened tonight. The Boston Bruins need more firepower and are going for the extra attacker. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Stock brings the puck through the zone. He sends it to Groshek. He takes the slap shot. Save! Kilger takes the puck up through the zone. Gilmore carries it up. Empty net at the end, and it's in. Can you walk us through that sequence, Mo?
You know, the opposition can do nothing but sit back and watch in that situation.
Montreal goal scored by number 93.
Juno takes it past the blue line. Oh, he makes the hard saves look easy. The Montreal Canadiens score enough for the win at 3-1.
To number 79, Andre Markov.
The Canadiens remain in first place in the Eastern Conference playoff race.
That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the Bell Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star,